On you guys, I'd like to welcome you guys to another DC TV Talk Part 4, which is usually Part 6, but we didn't have an episode of Backlight on the Flash this week, so because of the election. But so this is DC TV Talk Part 4 with Titans Episode 5 together. I gotta say it. I ain't no point in this and beat around the bush. This is my new favorite episode. I know I said that last week and the week before and then the week before that. But I do honestly feel like these episodes keep getting better and better. And this episode, we finally got to see what we wanted to see: them together, fighting together, training together. There was not a part of this episode that I did not love to pieces. When they first started training, the stuff with Gar's hilarious. Like just period. When he turn, like, hey, you gotta turn around. Like everything about it is spot on. Raven trying to use her power, still not being able to control it. We learning more about Starfire. Like I take it from the sun and use it, but I can't really use it that much at night. Which is like, with some foreshadowing, you know what I'm saying, what happened later on in the episode, I thought was good. They was like, then they asked, and this is a difference, okay? I hate the regular Justice League in this situation, but remember when the Flash asked Bruce, like, what is your powers? He said, I'm rich. And then they asked Rob, in this episode, they asked Robin, what can you do? And he said, I can keep you alive. I said, okay. Oh, okay. Right. So he's right. It's right. And everybody, whole episode, it's just they wondering, like, what does this do? What can he do that we can't? What is it so, why is he so secretive about his stuff? And, and, and then, you know something that's very, very underrated that I don't think people talk about enough is the nuclear family. The nuclear family is like this suburban family of freaking killers who are very, very polite, even when they killing you. Like, and the way they find him with looking at the card, then they like, hey, you need to tell us where you are. And like, if I was that guy at the dealership, I would be like, hey, listen. It seems like y'all pretty intense people, and it seems like y'all with the shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what y'all need to know, cause I'm pretty sure that dude dead. I ain't got no question in my mind that dude is dead. I don't think he was tortured until he had to give up the information. I think they killed him just because. I'm pretty sure he gave up the information way ahead of time. But either way it go, they just sick psychomaniacs, and we see how they train the people to come down because they got the father this episode. You got dad, mom, son, daughter. They don't even have fucking names. It's crazy, and this had to have one of my best episodes. I mean, best scenes. Yeah, and I think my favorite scene of this episode probably was like the best scene of, I think, which is the best scene of the series so far, like period, is the fight scene in the hotel. Like, not even like before Robin got dressed, like just when they broke in, the mom and dad broke in there and broke into his room. That fight scene, that was perfect. And then the kids, the son and daughter, I guess it's their name, son and daughter. When they were fighting Corey in the hallway, and she couldn't really use it. Well, she didn't even try to use her powers at that time. She was just fighting straight out. And like the fight choreography. Why is it so difficult to me to get that word right? Choreography. It was great. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? The moves, the fighting. I thought that was super, super dope. And then it's like, hey, we got to protect Rachel. Guard, get out of here. And listen, they were whooping their ass. I'm not gonna even lie. Corey was holding on. Robert was holding his own too. But it's like they got like super strength too. And we saw that once they got down to like in front of the hotel, and the dad hit Corey with a freaking door off a car. He just yanked the door off the car and hit her with it. Like, I said, okay, it's up in this bit. And like, she's down. And so you got Beast Boy. I'm pretty sure he didn't want to get just naked at the time. And then you got Raven. She's probably about to use her power. But then we see the gas hit the smoke screen hit the ground. And we already know Robin appears, and what can you say? You can. It's just, there's no way you're a comic book fan and you see that scene and you not hype as shit. All right, because first of all, you got all four of the Titans. Well, four of the Titans fighting, and it's dope as hell. And the way Robin uses, like, you know what I'm saying, the six. The dude actually broke one, but he probably wish he wouldn't have because he got stabbed with it. Like it was so good. Beast Boy using his stuff, and he took like the kid, the son, they don't call him son, had a bat. Beast Boy grabbed it, threw him, flipped him around. Like it was up. That's not my favorite part. I can watch this scene over and over. I know for a fact I'm probably gonna watch this episode probably one or two more times today for before I go to work. But it was just that part was great, and I didn't even talk about the part before that. One, the fact that the lady who owns the hotel wanted to give my boy Robert some ass with each other, and he was gonna take it if Corey when he came in later. And I know people who are fans of like the Dick and Corey relationship, which I am too. If I'm just being honest, there's no back girl in Titan, so I'm definitely all for the Dick and Core relationship. And she was trying to kind of seduce him to get like more, get his secrets out of him, but he's been in the game too long. That wasn't gonna work. Like then they're interrogating him, and they're still just so polite. And Dick's about to leave, and then probably the best scene, the best line in the entire episode, when Gar was like, "So Batman, you know him?" We gonna see him. I think for us, it was pretty much just like what all us was thinking was like, yeah, we gonna ever see him in the show? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. But I thought that was one of the best parts. And then Dick takes a trip to Chicago. They still got the nuclear family tied up. And because Dick, y'all seen this in Gotham before they hypnotized, what I'm saying? There's no getting through to him. He goes to that station and later give him the butterscotch. I was just like, please don't eat the butterscotch. I would hate to see you get took down. And either way it go, the Dr. Adams, I think his name Dr. Adams, he's in there. He like, hey, they'll be here in a minute to kill us anyway. So and everybody just so happy, like, hey, we dying a little bit. He blew the nuclear family heads up. He was like, hey, kid, and mom said, kids, I think it's time for a nap. A permit. I'm like, what the fuck? It was even funny. A Starfire walked in, just like, damn it, Dick don't think I did this shit. Like, it's all good. Like everything about. I'm telling. I remember every single thing about this. But and then it was like topped off. Not even with icing. It was just like sprinkles on top of icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? When Jason Todd Robin comes in and saves Dick. If you don't know, I think Dick Grayson is my favorite Robin, but Jason Todd is one of my favorite characters because Red Hood is like my third favorite all time comic book character. For me, it's Batman, Joker, then Red Hood. You know what I'm saying? All comic book characters, Marvel, DC, whatever. And so seeing him, and to me, it's like now I'm thinking like if and the next episode is titled Jason Todd. So in my mind, I'm thinking when Robin puts on a suit and he gets mad, and we see what the rage that comes out of him. I can't wait to see. I know we might not get to see it necessarily in Titans. I can't wait to see the rage that come out of Jason. Jason probably gonna be cutting people's heads off and everything. That's probably why he gonna get cut off from. I don't think Batman kills in Titans. I just think he punishes people to extreme because that's why Dick left the first time. It's like Batman. Only thing was he was instilling fear in people, and so I think we're gonna get to see that a little bit. But I just really want to see one. Like I do want to see. I hope this flips off into like a Red Hood type thing or something. Yeah, I don't know, man. Because now we got this big teaser that, and I think what Titan do very very good was that we saw with like the Hawk and Dove episode and the Doom Patrol episode. They introduced characters very very well. Like so we just even saw a glimpse of that in the preview. So this is probably my longest review. This is the longest I went on a review, but every single thing about this, I feel like I can just skip over anything. Also, I even skipped over, but I did skip over a little bit of part when Raven started to control her power when they were fighting the nuclear family, which was dope. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want, instead of it coming out and going out of her mouth, I kind of want it to come out and like engulf her body. And so she's using it like that. Hopefully we see that she's just getting, you know what I'm saying? She's just starting to use her stuff and starting to control it. So we'll probably see it by the end of the season. Plus, we haven't even got to the costumes. Everybody haven't got their costumes yet. I'm pretty sure Dick gonna don the Nightwing costume. I think episode 11. So everything is it's still processing now. It's still getting better, which is insane. Cause I don't know how much better it's gonna keep getting. Also, I don't know if we're going to see Trigon this season. I think we are because the nuclear firm is gone. Do we get Trigon at the end of the season? Who knows? It's everything though is good. It's perfect. I like these episodes. The episodes just keep getting better. You guys let me know what you thought down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys later.